over regular whey. Find out about these benefits and discover how going grass-fed also supports sustainable and organic farming practices. Whey protein is one of the most researched supplements in the nutrition and fitness world. It's known to help build muscle and repair tissue, among other benefits. But there's one huge question that still remains: is grass-fed whey protein isolate better than conventional whey protein? Read on to discover the nutritional values of both grass-fed whey protein and regular whey, plus the environmental impact on the planet. As always, it's best to start at the beginning. Before you learn the differences between grass-fed and regular whey, you need to learn how they're similar. What is whey? Most whey protein comes from cow's milk, although you can find some from goat's milk. Milk contains two primary proteins, casein about 80% and whey about 20%. When you separate dairy solids from the liquid, you get whey the liquid and casein the solid. When the liquid is spray-dried into a powder and filtered, you get either whey protein isolate or whey concentrate. Whey protein isolate WPI. This is a concentrated form of protein, plus it's super filtered and doesn't contain much lactose, if any. Whey protein concentrate. This isn't as filtered and still contains some lactose, of fermentable sugar that can cause digestive upset for some people, plus other compounds. This one also doesn't contain as much protein as isolate. If you have trouble with lactose and want the purest, high-quality form of whey, WPI is the way to go. What's in whey protein? Whey protein is made up of amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Different protein sources, meat, cheese, eggs, high-protein vegetables, all contain different amino acid profiles. Whey protein contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein source. Essential amino acids. This is a big deal because you need to regularly consume essential amino acids. You can't produce these on your own and need them from dietary or supplemental sources if you want to build and maintain muscle, repair tissues, or make neurotransmitters in hormones. Non-essential amino acids. Non-essential amino acids are the ones your body can generate on its own. You don't technically need these as much as the essential amino acids, but supplementation is still necessary for plenty of people. BCAAs. Whey also includes the branched-chain amino acids BCAAs, leucine, isoleucine, and valine, which you'll never find in plant protein. BCAAs are the big gun amino acids that are well documented for muscle gains and recovery, especially leucine. Other proteins. Whey is also rich in the proteins lactoferrin, beta-lactoglobulin, alpha-lactalbumin, and immunoglobulins, all of which are antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal. They can help reduce inflammation and improve immune function. Health benefits of whey. Whey protein is accurately known as a muscle-building supplement. Whey increases muscle protein synthesis, strength, power, and tissue recovery. No wonder it's so popular in the weightlifting and fitness communities. Now don't go away thinking whey is only useful for bodybuilders and hardcore athletes. Whey isn't just good for bulking up. Whey also helps people, especially women, maintain muscle mass while still achieving weight loss. In other words, whey can help you stay lean. This effect is especially pronounced when whey is combined with a high-fat ketogenic diet. For example, researchers fed 25 people 2 diets, low-calorie and keto, both including a whey supplement, then measured body composition AFTERWARD. The results: the keto with whey group lost weight and maintained lean muscle mass, while the low-calorie with whey group only lost weight. This suggests that you're more likely to keep that lean mass on a keto diet, assuming you're getting adequate protein. Whey protein supplements combined with resistance training also help prevent sarcopenia, or age-related muscle decline. This means that older people can benefit from whey just as much as younger people. But whey is more than just a complete protein. It also contains a handful of other compounds with powerful effects on your immune and antioxidant response systems. Nutrition of grass-fed whey. Grass-fed whey comes from grass-fed cows. These animals are raised on organic pastures and eat natural, plant-based diets, not the corn or soy diets filling the troughs of conventional farms. Because of this, grass-fed whey protein has higher levels of immune-boosting bioactive compounds. There's science to back this up. In a 2012 review in the Journal of the Science of Food and Agriculture, researchers analyzed whey protein from both conventional and organic farms in Poland. They found that organic whey contained more beta-lactoglobulin, lactoferrin, and lysozyme than conventional whey. These compounds, and the benefits linked to them, deserve more explanation. Beta-lactoglobulin. Beta-lactoglobulin (BLG) isn't a compound inside whey protein. Beta-lactoglobulin is whey protein. That's right, BLG accounts for over half the protein in whey. And grass-fed whey, as you just learned, is the king of beta-lactoglobulin. Beta-lactoglobulin is linked to the following health benefits: stronger immune system. This bioactive milk peptide enhances immunity by binding to IM receptors on immune cells, which then proliferate to fight I and FECTION. BLG not only fights strong infections and inflammation, but it can also decrease oxidative stress, which leads to better overall cell health. Better cholesterol and anti-cancer effects. Beta-lactoglobulin also has the ability to bind to molecules like vitamin A, vitamin D, and palmitic acid-saturated fat. This ligand binding ability has benefits including better cholesterol, antimicrobial, and anti-cancer effects. Reduced blood pressure. BLG relaxes blood vessels as well as ACI and HIBITORS. Potent antioxidant activity. BLG is also an antioxidant, meaning it helps your body manage the metabolic stress of daily life. It also enhances the effects of other antioxidants thanks to ligand binding. Curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, is one example that works even better alongside BLG. Cysteine. BLG is high in cysteine, a non-essential amino acid used to form glutathione, your body's master antioxidant. Think of glutathione as your internal cleanup crew. It rounds up reactive oxygen species ROS, normal byproducts of metabolism that, in excess, accelerate both aging and the development of chronic DISASE. Replenishing glutathione can help with a variety of conditions. Luckily, you can replenish it by consuming cysteine-rich grass-fed whey protein. Research has shown that consuming cysteine can help treat liver disease in cancer. A liver disease referred to as fatty liver is on the rise, and glutathione depletion is part of this disease progression. Restore glutathione status, and you help restore your liver. In one study, 38 people with NASH, non-alcoholic steatohepatitis advanced liver disease, were fed whey isolate for 12 weeks. At the end of the study, these folks had more glutathione and healthier livers than they did at the beginning. Researchers believe cysteine was to THANK. Like victims of liver disease, cancer patients also have impaired antioxidant defenses. Whey seems to help. In both human and animal models, researchers have seen tumor shrinkage for certain cancers during whey protein supplementation. Along with cysteine, another compound in whey, lactoferrin, also shows promise for treating cancer. Lactoferrin. Like beta-lactoglobulin, lactoferrin, a protein in grass-fed whey, has profound positive effects on the immune system. To help fight infection, lactoferrin stimulates natural killer NK neutrophil and macrophage immune cells. In one clinical trial, people with carcinogenic colon polyps were given either lactoferrin or placebo for 1 year. After the year was over, researchers noticed that the polyps had grown less in the lactoferrin group. This is promising news for treating colon cancer. Lactoferrin operates by inducing apoptosis, or cell death, in cancer cells. This could be helpful for treating out-of-control, radiant-resistant cancers. But wait, there's more. Lactoferrin also helps prevent iron overload, a condition in which too much iron is stored in cells, leading to chronic oxidative stress. Lactoferrin upregulates your iron clearance protein transferrin and downregulates your iron storage protein ferritin. Last but not least, lactoferrin reduces inflammation by decreasing inflammatory particles like interleukin-6 IL-6 and tumor necrosis factor. This anti-inflammatory effect is extra strong when lactoferrin partners with lysozyme, which is another protein in grass-fed whey. Lysozyme is a natural-born killer. It works by shattering the cell walls of its victims, usually dangerous bacteria. Take listeria. Listeria is a pathogenic bacterium, often foodborne, and sometimes fatal, that causes a nasty infection called listeriasis. Lysozyme can help. Researchers have shown that whey protein with lysozyme inhibits the growth of listeria. Research has also shown that combining lysozyme with lactoferrin significantly lowers intestinal inflammation and PIGS. Because of this, whey may help with inflammatory bowel diseases like Crohn's disease. Organic farming is better for the planet. Conventional herding practices leave behind a trail of scorched earth. Whether you're talking about continuous grazing or feedlotting, either the animals, the land, or both will suffer. But there's an alternative: rotational grazing. This just means that cows are confined, for a set amount of time, to a small parcel of land. They eat everything in that area, then move on to the next cell. Not only are the cows not overgrazing, they're dropping nutrient-rich dung onto the grass to help it grow back richer and more plentiful. Compared to the continuous grazing method, rotational grazing enhances soil quality and produces more nutritious milk. These changes in pasture composition, write researchers in the Rangeland Journal, may have long-term benefits with respect to erosion control, nutrient cycling, hydrological function, and the stability of animal production at the cell-grazed sites. How does this apply to grass-fed whey? Because organic farmers tend to employ rotational grazing methods. So if you want to benefit the planet, you can cast your vote by supporting grass-fed products and shunning conventional dairy. And as it turns out, this vote also benefits cows. What's wrong with conventional farming? There's a lot that's wrong with conventional farming practices, not least of which is the treatment of animals. Most dairy and beef cows are kept in small spaces with zero access to grazing or fresh air. The conventional system is designed to produce the biggest, highest milk and beef-producing animals as quickly as possible. That means pumping animals full of growth hormones and antibiotics, plus feeding cows soy and corn-based pellets that they're